From the floor of the CME Group, this is Danny Riley on today's Cash Close. You know what? Wild times at Richmond High here in the S&P. The S&P opens up 12 to 14 handles lower. DT Trading sells 2,500 big S&Ps in the pit for Deutsche Bank London. The S&P sells off another 16 handles down to 53 half, and then goes ripping back up to make a new high at 1580 even, a 17 handle rally, and then just sold back off. We're trading 1566.70. We're down 17.4 handles. Really quite crazy stuff here. The algorithms have just gone ballistic with this increased volume. The high of the day came in at 1580 even late in the day. The low came in at 1553 even mid-morning, and last, like I said, we're 1566.30. It's non-stop action here. The S&P will stop for a couple minutes, hesitate, and then run up and then run back down. It's just so prone to algorithmic and program trading right now. We've not seen this level of, like, in a very long time. Maybe all the way back to October of 09. The high of the day, the S&P came in at 1580 even late. The low came in at 1553 even mid-morning. And last, we're 1567 even. We're down 17.1 handles. Total volume, 2.8 million minis trade, and 6,000 big S&Ps trade in the pit. Like I said, DT Trading sold 2,500 on the open. MOC, we had 500 million to sell. Tomorrow we have the durable goods number, we have the Red Book, we have the FHFA Housing Price Index, we have the S&P Schiller Case number, we have new home sales, we have the Richmond Fed MFG Index, we have consumer confidence, and, a 2-year note auction. Now look, at the end of the day, after this big rally, the S&P is still going out below the mid-range. But at the end of the day, when the S&P started going up midday, I don't want to say end of the day, but when the S&P started to rally here, all the IMs and all the Twitter started lighting up about the PPT, the Plunge Protection Team. And then we've also had a different bunch of statements coming out of the Fed, and it's been a pretty confusing day. But net, the S&P is going out on the weekend of things. You know, critically, the 1550 level in the S&P is a psychological level, and we stopped down at the 53-54 level, which was a level actually Johnny from the S&P Rockstar came out telling me earlier, and I was on his radio show, that he thought would hold. Great call, Johnny. And you know, we're going to leave it like that. Tomorrow we've got a lot of economic numbers coming out. We're going to really see what the S&P is made of. We'll see it tomorrow on the opening print.